Futures and options on futures trading involve substantial risk and is not a suitable investment for all types of investors. Past results are not necessarily indicative of future results. When I use the word I in this video, it refers to what I teach in my charting course or what I author in my twice daily oral and written updates. Prices shown on charts and quote boards are in real time and take into account all known activity up to this point in time. And if you'd like to read more of this disclaimer, simply hit the pause key on your video player. Well, good day, everyone. Ira Epstein of Linn & Associates with your metals market update, and this is for Wednesday, the 17th of May, 2017, about 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. My head was just going somewhere. I'm going to be live on Fox in about 25 minutes at 2:10 talking about the markets, and it's interesting to me because last night's my comments were right on the money. If you don't already get my market research, you might want to take a hard look at it. I commented last night that I thought people were going to make a run into the yen, the bonds, maybe the currencies, but certainly the yen, and boy, did they ever today, because the key word there is impeachment. That's what everybody's talking about. And don't get me wrong. I don't think that we're even close to an impeachment proceeding of any type. But I do think that the president has his enemies, and I think he's his own worst enemy in many cases. Too many tweets. Why a daily news conference is beyond me. You don't need it. Do what President Reagan did. And last but not least, here's a man that had The Apprentice show. What the heck's going on? Doesn't he know how to clean house? Fire everybody. You're a pro at it. You're fired. I remember it on The Apprentice. Clean house. All right, I got that off my chest. Let's go to the metals because they got what we call today what? They got safe haven bids. You saw that come into the bonds, notes. You saw the stock market and see it in a pretty good size sell-off. And you see the bid in the gold, silver lagging on that. So when we go to the gold chart, what has happened is the market on the weekly chart did pull back to the 18-week moving average of closes. Didn't quite make it to the 100 on this run, and it's held. It also has put itself back into an uptrend, and I said that yesterday because you have higher lows now and higher highs. That yesterday established that higher low. All right, where are we now? On an upthrust in price. You've gone from 1216.10 and you're going to settle today right around this price, 1258.70, so you're back into an upthrust in the market. You see how the market's lifted out of here, and I wish I could tell you this was over things that were fundamentally good, but this is a reaction to the president. This is a reaction that not is he impeached, but what about all his programs? Are they getting done? Speaker Ryan came out this morning and had a press conference saying that I know that the American public doesn't realize it, but we're all working behind the scenes and making very good progress. Unfortunately, that gets lost because of the president's own misgivings. He's got to stop in some manner here and let him get quiet again. Do what the president does. You don't have to be in the public eye every 2 seconds. In the June gold, the market has got a pattern of higher lows, higher highs. Bullish. The market is over the 18-day average, and what I said yesterday, and I'll stick with it, if you can get to the 18-day average, this is yesterday, the next resistance, if it clears, that's the 100-day moving average of closes. It's exactly what stopped the market. You're in that zone. Does it mean it can't go higher? No, but it should have some problems as it moves back and forth. It'll have to be fed this terrible news that we've got right now to keep it going up. It's not running on inflation. It's not running on war. It's running off of misgivings about the presidency right now and the programs we were supposed to be getting. When we take a look at Bollinger Bands, you've got the market trading within them, but they're far away. I don't think they're in play at this point. I think what you've got is the play between the 100 and the 18-day average of closes, and momentum's not even close to overbought. This market has room to run. What's the next resistance point on the chart? The 1280s, the upper Bollinger Band number. Now, the gold-silver ratio, I would have assumed today would lose something because on a day like today, people aren't buying silver like they're buying gold. They're buying the gold market, so it loses a little bit there. By the way, we get our data feeds, some of them from Yahoo, and they're just not coming through today. We saw a message from them that they were having an issue. Hope they get it fixed. That's for only my stocks, so everything else comes through commodity feeds. We've got a lower low, a higher high in silver. First time it closed over the 18-day average with upside bias. I don't see anything to do in markets like this. Where would you put a stop? You're going to put it back under 1606 and risk, in round figures, $3,800? I don't think so. I can't give you anything on the SLV either. Not my fault. I just can't get the quotes. Copper failing consistently now against the 18-day average of closes. The market is oversold. It doesn't really have upside bias. It's crawled out here and just sort of hanging. It wasn't embedded. It's just sort of hanging right here, trying to figure out what this all means for industrial metals. In the platinum market, you've been in an uptrend, and this was an extension today. You already closed over the 18-day average yesterday. You're further up. But now if you take a look, you got a 70 reading. I would say the very formidable resistance, brick wall type stuff, is laying here at the 966.30 area. In the palladium market, you're still bearish. It's the one metal that just came apart. This market is saying if we can't get anything done, industrial metals are no good. What about auto sales? Blah, blah, blah. So down you go. It's a mixture of spreads often between platinum and palladium. In the dollar index, this helps the metal markets, doesn't it? A lower dollar. No one's giving credit to the president that since he's taken office and said the dollar was too high, it has fallen. And in fact, it's knocking on the door of the lows of his presidency. You don't hear anything about it in the press. It is one of the goals that he had. You hear nothing that he accomplishes. So I just look, and by the way, I am not a spokesman for the president. I think you hear me criticizing him. I'm a commodity analyst. I'm a broker, a trader. And what I try to do for you is throw the ideas that move these financial markets, the gold market, all the markets at you. Mike, I could care if the president listens to me, doesn't listen to me. I care about America, and it's that simple, not the one person. So in looking at the markets, you might want to try my research. In the morning, I cover 40 charts at a time. Now, if you've tried it already, you're liable to say, gee, it ran out on me. How do I get it? I've got a coupon for you. It's Ira 20. When you see it, if you go to buy it, you're going to get $20 off your first 30-day subscription. If you're not a client of ours in terms of a trading client, it's $60 less $20, it's $40. If you're a trading client, it's $40 less $20, it's $20. You can stop whenever you want. You can let it run. It keeps going until you tell us to stop it. But you're going to get my written commentaries at night, and those that follow it generally like what they are because I let loose. You're going to be able to watch what I do here. You're going to get lots of trading ideas at that 8:30 time frame, way more than I write about at night. So again, free access. If you haven't tried it, it's pretty simple, 866-973-2077. Go to our website. You'll see a carousel of free offers. If you go to the website and you go to Ira's Research and go down, just click that on and you'll see below it, become a subscriber. Remember to enter the Ira 20. You can click right up here. That'll take you to that area. And there's a fact sheet and a small video that explains what I do. Just click that on YouTube. And under us, if you see us on a website that has click here for Ira's free offers under us, you can do that and you'll be able to get your trial page. I'm Ira. You have a great day. Look for me on Fox, I hope. Take care now.